What if I told you that two ingredients already sitting in your kitchen cabinet together, costing less than a cup of coffee, could visibly reverse the signs of aging on your skin in just a few nights? In today's video, we're uncovering a simple, science-backed remedy that helps soften wrinkles, firm up loose skin, and bring back a radiant, youthful glow, all without expensive serums or risky procedures. But here's something you absolutely need to know. Most older adults unknowingly make one critical mistake with this method that can actually harm their skin instead of helping it. Let me tell you about Ellen, a 79-year-old retired teacher from Vermont. She used to feel self-conscious about her age spots and dry, crepey skin. But after using this natural method consistently for 3 weeks, her transformation was undeniable. Even her grandson commented that she looked refreshed, like she'd been to a spa. So what exactly did she do differently? Stay with me, because I'm about to break it down step by step. Topic 1. The unexpected power of castor oil for aging skin. Let's begin with the first and most powerful ingredient, castor oil. You've probably seen it sitting quietly in a medicine cabinet or tucked away under the sink, often overlooked for years. But what if this humble oil was actually one of the most effective tools we have for restoring aging skin? Castor oil has been used for generations, but only recently has modern science begun to catch up. With what traditional wisdom already knew, this oil is no ordinary moisturizer. Its secret lies in a rare fatty acid called ricinoleic acid, which makes up nearly 90% of pure castor oil. According to studies published in the International Journal of Toxicology, ricinoleic acid penetrates deep into the skin, not just on the surface, stimulating collagen production and improving elasticity. That's exactly what aging skin needs most. When collagen breaks down with age, skin becomes thinner, looser, and more prone to lines and folds. Add to that the natural decline in oil production, up to 60% less by age 70, and you get what many seniors describe as dry, papery skin that feels fragile to the touch. But here's the good news. Castor oil directly addresses these problems by locking in moisture and feeding the deeper layers of skin with what they've been missing. Take Marlene, a 74-year-old former nurse from Oregon. She'd struggled for years with deep creases around her mouth and rough patches on her cheeks. After just 2 weeks of applying castor oil nightly, she noticed a softening in the lines, and even her hairdresser commented that her skin looked refreshed and plumper. Marlene hadn't changed her diet or routine, just the oil she used. The application method is simple, yet important. Use only cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil, ideally packaged in a dark glass bottle to protect its properties. Each night before bed, wash your face with lukewarm water. Pat dry gently, and apply just 3 to 5 drops of castor oil to your face and neck. Don't rub it in roughly, gently tap the oil with your fingertips, especially on areas where your skin feels tight, dry, or wrinkled. Yes, castor oil has a thick consistency at first, but your skin's warmth will help it absorb within minutes. Many seniors report waking up with smoother, more hydrated skin after just a few nights of consistent use. Here's the truth. Skincare doesn't need to be complicated or expensive to be effective. While big-name brands offer creams loaded with synthetic ingredients, hoping you'll pay a premium, castor oil offers a natural, proven solution that stood the test of time. It nourishes, repairs, and protects aging skin, all for just a few dollars a bottle. And every night you delay giving your skin the moisture it needs is another night that skin barriers break down even more. Don't wait. This is one of the simplest yet most powerful things you can do for your skin after 60. Start tonight. Topic 2. The secret skin renewing power of baking soda. Let's move on to a simple kitchen staple that's quietly holding incredible potential for mature skin: baking soda. You may know it for its role in baking or cleaning, but few realize it can also serve as a powerful yet gentle exfoliant, especially for older adults. As we age, our skin's ability to naturally shed dead cells slows down. According to Mayo Clinic dermatologists, the buildup of these dead skin cells can dull your appearance, deepen the look of fine lines, and block moisture and nutrients from reaching the living layers of skin underneath. That's where baking soda comes in. Unlike harsh scrubs that can tear or damage senior skin, baking soda has a naturally soft crystalline texture that provides just the right amount of exfoliation. It clears away the outermost layer of dead cells that sits on top of your skin like a barrier, one that prevents even the best creams or oils from doing their job. A 66-year-old retired librarian named Ronald had been dealing with rough, patchy skin for years. No matter how many moisturizers he tried, his skin still looked tired and uneven. But after using a baking soda exfoliation method just twice a week for 1 month, he noticed his skin felt noticeably smoother, and even his barber asked if he'd changed his skincare routine. Ronald hadn't added anything new. He'd simply taken something away, the dead skin that had been accumulating for decades. Research from Harvard Medical School confirms what Ronald experienced: skin cell turnover slows dramatically with age. Seniors can experience up to 25% more dead skin buildup compared to younger adults. This not only makes the skin look older, but also creates a barrier that blocks hydration, nutrients, and collagen-stimulating products from reaching the layers where they're needed most. Imagine trying to water your garden while a plastic tarp is covering the soil. No matter how much you pour, the roots never get nourished. That's what happens when old skin cells aren't removed. The solution is refreshingly simple. Mix half a teaspoon of baking soda with a few drops of water to form a light paste. Apply it gently using your fingertips in small, circular motions. Focus especially on rough patches like the sides of the nose, the chin, or the forehead. Be extra gentle around delicate areas like under the eyes. Keep the paste slightly wet. Dry scrubbing can be too abrasive. Spend no more than 30 seconds on each area. Then rinse with cool water to tighten pores and restore pH balance. This natural method doesn't require expensive tools, chemicals, or spa visits. It simply gives your skin a chance to breathe again, clearing away what no longer serves it, so that your natural glow can re-emerge. Don't wait for your skincare products to do all the work. While old skin cells continue to pile up, your skin is ready for a reset. And sometimes, the best place to start isn't with something new, but with something simple and already within reach. Topic 3: the perfect anti-aging combination. Castor oil and baking soda. Sometimes, the real magic lies not in the ingredients themselves, but in how you use them together. That's exactly the case with castor oil and baking soda. Two simple items that become remarkably effective when combined in the right way. Each of these has its own benefits. Castor oil is known for nourishing the skin, boosting collagen, and sealing in moisture. Baking soda, on the other hand, helps exfoliate gently and refresh the skin's surface. But when applied together, they create a synergistic reaction that can take your skincare to a whole new level. This isn't just anecdotal. Research published in the Journal of Integrative Dermatology shows that alkaline ingredients like baking soda can temporarily loosen the skin barrier, creating micro-pathways that allow deeper penetration of beneficial compounds like those found in castor oil. This controlled disruption helps initiate the skin's natural repair mechanisms, encouraging cell regeneration and collagen synthesis. In other words, it opens the door so castor oil can get where it needs to go and start healing from within. Take Linda, a 71-year-old artist from Arizona. She had been frustrated by dark spots and dull skin that no moisturizer seemed to help. But after learning about this combination, she applied the mixture twice a week. Within just 10 days, the change was visible not just to her, but to her neighbors, who asked if she had started seeing a dermatologist. She hadn't. She had simply learned to work with nature, not against it. Of course, the effectiveness of this duo depends heavily on how it's prepared and applied. If the ratio is off too much, baking soda can cause irritation, while too little won't open the skin enough for castor oil to sink in. Here's the ideal method. Mix 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed castor oil with 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda until you get a smooth paste. Apply this mixture to freshly cleansed skin using gentle upward motions. Be sure to avoid the delicate area under your eyes. Let it sit for exactly 15 minutes. That's the sweet spot. Less time won't allow for proper absorption, and more time might overstimulate the skin, especially for seniors with thinner skin layers. After the time is up, rinse off the mixture with cool water, not hot, to help close the pores and soothe the skin. Then, pat your skin dry and apply a few drops of plain castor oil again to lock in moisture and continue the repair process. This simple combination doesn't require fancy packaging or expensive treatments. It works while you sleep, gradually improving your skin's tone, texture, and hydration. No downtime, no harsh chemicals, just 2 natural elements supporting your body's own healing ability. So if you've been looking for a natural, budget-friendly way to renew aging skin, this may be the answer sitting right in your kitchen. Every night you delay is one more chance your skin misses to regenerate. Give this method a try and let your skin show what it's capable of. Topic 4. The 3 critical danger zones most seniors ignore. Most people over 60 focus almost entirely on their face when it comes to anti-aging. Moisturizers, serums, masks, they're all applied with care to the cheeks, forehead, and chin. But here's the truth, that many overlook your face isn't the only part of your body that reveals your age. In fact, some of the most telling signs of aging appear in places we tend to forget. According to dermatologists at Johns Hopkins, 3 areas often show signs of aging faster than the face, the neck, the backs of the hands, and the skin around the eyes. These areas are more delicate, have fewer oil glands, and are exposed to environmental stress every day, from sunlight to dryness to repetitive movement. That's why it's so important to pay attention to them when applying treatments like the castor oil and baking soda routine. Take Carla, a 72-year-old grandmother and retired florist. She followed the usual skincare routine for her face but never thought much about her neck or hands. One day, her granddaughter asked why her hands looked so much older than her face. That question made Carla realize she had missed something important. She began treating those overlooked areas with the same care, and within a week, she saw a visible difference in her skin tone and texture. Let's break down what makes these zones so vulnerable. 1. Neck overtime. Repeated bending of the neck to look down at phones, books, or meals creates horizontal lines known as tech neck. The skin here is thinner and less supported, which leads to sagging and creasing. R. Hands after age 50. The skin on the backs of the hands begins to thin by about 1% per year, eventually exposing veins, tendons, and age spots. This area often gets the most sun exposure but the least skincare attention. San. Eye area. The skin around the eyes is about 1/3 the thickness of the skin on your cheeks. It's prone to fine lines, puffiness, and dryness, especially in older adults. To treat these zones effectively, slightly modify the castor oil and baking soda method. For the eye area, use less baking soda, just a pinch, creating a more oil-heavy blend. Apply with your ring finger and never rub. For the neck, apply in gentle upward motions to work against gravity. For the hands, leave the mixture on for 5 extra minutes. This allows deeper penetration into thicker skin. After rinsing, follow up with a few drops of pure castor oil, massaging it into these areas, especially over knuckles and cuticles on the hands, and the collarbone area on the neck. These regions often show signs of dryness and aging that go unnoticed until it's too late. These often forgotten areas are telling your story. By giving them the care they deserve, you can improve your overall appearance dramatically, often in less than a week. Many seniors are surprised how quickly these regions respond to proper treatment. Don't let your efforts stop at your face. Your neck, hands, and eyes are quietly aging every day. Start tonight and reclaim the youthful glow that's been waiting underneath. Topic 5. The nighttime ritual that amplifies results. Most people think that using skin treatments at any time of day will work just the same. But that's simply not true, especially for older adults. Your skin follows a natural biological rhythm. And knowing when to apply your treatment could mean the difference between modest results and a dramatic transformation. According to researchers at Harvard Medical School, your skin's regenerative activity reaches its peak between 10 o'clock at night and 2 in the morning. This is when blood circulation to the skin increases. Collagen production ramps up, and old cells are shed more rapidly to make room for newer, healthier ones. During this window, the skin's protective barrier relaxes, allowing it to absorb nutrients more deeply. What does that mean for you? If you're applying your castor oil and baking soda blend during this optimal time frame, your skin can take in up to 60% more of the treatment compared to daytime use. That's a huge difference. Eugenia, a 76-year-old retired teacher, learned this the hard way. He had been using the mixture in the mornings and saw mild improvement over several weeks. But once he switched to nighttime use, applying it before bed and following the right routine, he noticed visible changes within just 5 nights. Fine lines around his mouth softened, and the dryness that used to linger on his cheeks completely disappeared. His story is one of many that confirms what science already knows. Nighttime skincare is far more effective than anything you do during the day. But here's the key: it's not just when you apply the treatment, but how. Start by gently cleansing your face with lukewarm water. Avoid hot water, which strips away natural oils your skin desperately needs, especially as you age. After washing, pat your face dry completely. Don't leave it damp, as moisture can dilute the ingredients and lessen their effect. Then, apply your castor oil and baking soda blend about 30 minutes before bedtime. This gives the mixture enough time to absorb fully before your head hits the pillow, reducing product loss and allowing it to work more deeply through the night. Once you've rinsed the blend off, apply a thin layer of pure cold-pressed castor oil as a finishing touch. Think of this as your skin's nighttime shield. It locks in hydration, supports skin barrier repair, and continues nourishing your skin for hours while you sleep. Focus especially on areas that tend to show aging more quickly, like around the eyes and mouth. Every night that passes without tapping into this natural regeneration window is a missed opportunity. While daytime treatments have some merit, they simply cannot match the power of what your body is already doing on its own at night. Align your skincare routine with your body's natural rhythm and let your skin do the work while you rest. Topic 6: the weekly schedule that prevents damage. When it comes to skincare, more isn't always better, especially as we age. In fact, one of the most common mistakes seniors make with natural treatments like castor oil and baking soda is using them too often. While it's tempting to repeat a routine daily in hopes of faster results, this well-meaning habit can backfire by harming your skin's protective barrier. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, skin regeneration slows down significantly after age 60. Younger skin typically renews itself every 28 days, but for older adults, that cycle can stretch to 45 or even 60 days. That means mature skin needs more time to recover between exfoliation sessions, and applying products too frequently can lead to irritation, dryness, and even premature aging. Let me share the story of Eleanor, a 68-year-old grandmother from Maine, excited about her new natural skincare regimen. She started exfoliating with baking soda every single night. Within 2 weeks, her skin became red, tender, and more fragile than before. What went wrong? She was overdoing a good thing. After consulting her dermatologist, she switched to a twice-weekly exfoliation plan, and within a month, her skin looked healthier and felt calmer. Here's why this matters. Over-exfoliating can thin the outer layer of your skin by up to 40%. That layer is what helps lock in moisture, block harmful UV rays, and keep out pollutants. When it's compromised, your skin becomes more sensitive, more vulnerable to inflammation, and slower to heal. Even worse, once that protective barrier is damaged, it can take weeks to rebuild. And during that time, your skin may not respond well to any treatments at all. So how can you protect your skin while still enjoying the benefits of this powerful combination? Follow this simple schedule. Use the baking soda mixture only twice per week, preferably on Mondays and Thursdays. That gives your skin several days between treatments to recover and rebuild. Apply castor oil every night, even on non-exfoliation days, to maintain moisture and support healing. On non-exfoliation days, wash your face with just warm water and a soft cloth, no soap. No scrubs. Consistency matters more than frequency. Set a reminder or mark your calendar for the 2 exfoliation days. By sticking to a steady rhythm, your skin learns when to expect stimulation and when to rest. This reduces the risk of irritation and increases long-term results. And here's another tip. If you notice any unusual redness or sensitivity, skip the next scheduled exfoliation. Let your skin calm down and continue using just castor oil until balance is restored. Skincare after 60 is about working with your body, not pushing it. Aging skin is still strong, but it needs more patience and rhythm. You're not falling behind by taking it slow. You're actually giving your skin the time it truly needs to repair itself from the inside out. So if you're serious about seeing results without setbacks, start with a schedule that supports, not stresses your skin. It's not about doing more. It's about doing it wisely. Now that you've seen how castor oil sinks deep to hydrate aging skin, and how baking soda gently lifts away years of dullness, remember, it's not about magic. It's about method. We've walked through the right combination, the 3 areas where aging shows up fastest, and the timing that gives your skin time to breathe. Imagine waking up in just 2 weeks, seeing a softer glow in the mirror, not from a luxury cream, but from a remedy that costs less than your morning coffee. It worked for Marlene. It worked for Ronald. And it could absolutely work for you. Let me know below which of the 3 zones gives away your age the most. Your neck, your hands, or around your eyes. And if you found even one helpful tip today, a like goes a long way to help this message reach more people. Tap subscribe if you're ready for more simple, science-based tips that honor your skin and your stage of life. And please share this with someone who deserves to feel good in their skin again.